We're going live! Woo! I'm just going to wait a bit because technically we're not live until 5 minutes, so I'm just going to hang out and chat for a little bit. Let's see, is anybody there yet? Doesn't look like it. Dang. People all in school. Oh, is it back to school session already? Oh, hey, Maddie. How you doing? So yeah, we're just we're gonna wait a couple minutes because I put 12:30 as the start time, so I don't want to just like start prematurely. But we could just sit here and talk and just have a good time, you know, while I drink my coffee. Ooh, this Monday. Well, it's a good thing that after this week we'll be going back to the scheduled like nighttime streams like they were. It's just I was covering for a coworker for the past like 2 weeks, so I've been working nonstop nights. So that's why they've all pretty much been in the morning. But honestly, I'm excited. I have my favorite subject, art, first. Oh my god, art first thing is morning is like one of the best things because it just wakes up your mind. Man, oh man. Then I have my favorite teacher right after. That's awesome. That's a great like way to start your day. Oh, man. This is the first year I will not be in school. It's crazy. It's a crazy feeling to me. I just never, I never thought it would come, but finally, it has finally come where I'm done with all 17 years of schooling. Even longer than that. I was in preschool, so it was 18, 19 years of schooling. Sadly, art is only first semester, not all year. Oh, what does it switch off to, though? Because maybe it'll be just as fun, you know? What kind of things are on this home screen mystery gift? I wonder if we could, I'm curious. What happens if we go and do this? PE, which I hate, is my second. Oof, yeah. Receive gift. Let's try from wireless. Maybe we could do it this way. I'm just seeing if we could just, do some random thing in here while we wait. We still have 2 minutes, technically. I'm going to edit. So I've been editing these down into, little episodes. And by little episodes, they're, 20 minutes. So it's, they're easier to digest than the hour and a half to 3 hour long uploads I put on my channel. So I'll probably just edit this part out. Just so we can have, jumping right back in. No gift. It doesn't look like I'm gonna get a gift. Dang. Oh man. No, I'm excited for everybody going back to school. School is such a it is really fun, actually. But yeah, it's really good for you just to learn. Just go in to learn, and it changes your whole mindset about school. That's what happened with me in college. Is I just went in to learn, and I was a bad student all through grade school, elementary, high school, everything, and then got into college, and I was like, I want to learn stuff, and I just started learning, and I started actually doing well in all of my classes. Maddie says, I have orchestra all year, though, so that also helps me up. It also cheers me up. I really want to play bass, but I'm really small. But I'm really small for my age, girl. Oh, I would say go, I mean, there's multiple different types of basses. You could play the cello. You could play, a couple, there's like smaller basses too. So it's like, you could learn those, and, you know, once you get older, you're probably gonna grow a lot more, and then you'll be able to reach higher and be able to use it better. So I'd say if you want to try it, go for it. I mean, there's no reason for yeah. So I may have screwed up with this searching. Oh, there we go. Well, I guess it's time to get started. Welcome, everybody. Let's go play some Pokemon Heartgold Monotype Challenge. So, oh, that's right. We were over here. And then Oddish's... Oh, poor Turnip. Oh, I forgot we named him that. Can we... Okay. I'd like to face these trainers whenever... Oh, Lyra's here. I'd like to face these trainers when we get Oddish back, just so I can boost Oddish a bit. Because he's all, I want to say he's like level 7. It's like compared to our main 2 Pokemon, that's so low leveled. I guess we're getting shown the daycare. I wonder what this is. Oh my god. Oh, this is great. This is your boy, friend, I see. Ha ha ha. What are you talking about? He just happens to live nearby. I look through his window at night because that's what I enjoy doing. Since you brought him here, Lyra, you must be sure about his talent. Right? No, cuck. Ha. She's into some pretty freaky stuff. Whew. Oh, I almost forgot. Here, this is my Pokegear number. I don't want anybody's number except for Pokemon Master Youngster Joey. That's the only person I want in my Pokegear, because that's all I need. He tells me all the advice I need. He gives me hope. He helps me defeat gyms. I mean, we saw it last time. He helped me defeat that gym. Let's exchange number. What? Okay. So that's Maddie says, OMG, my art teacher likes anime. That is awesome. And that's funny that you bring it up. I actually I pushed back the stream for one reason. Because I pushed back the stream 30 minutes today. But I found out there's this thing called Unspoil Me. And what that does is basically it's like a meditation. I may have messed up the sentence a bit. It's fine. But it's like a meditation / hypnosis, right? So if you basically what it does is it erases a show from your mind. And it's like this guided meditation, guided hypnosis. And I was like, this sounds really cool. How long is it? And it was like 23 minutes. And I was like, I only have 20 minutes till the stream. So I was like, I kind of want to do this before the stream to get my like fresh reaction from it. Now, it tells you at the end to, for the best results, to wait until you had a full night's sleep, because then it, like, everything settles in your body. And they're like, don't try to think about like this like too in depth. And I was like, okay, let's try this out. So I tried it out, and I've always been a bit like slightly skeptical of hypnosis. Like I do believe hypnosis exists. I don't think you could be like oh, you're a wacky chicken now, and they just start dancing like a chicken. I think that's silly. Do I think it's like, oh, you can somehow access more memories through this hypnosis or conceal memories? Yes, 100%. I think that's an actual thing. So I went into this being like, this is gonna work. Oh my god. Hold on. Sword Art Online. There we go. It took me a minute. Jesus. I am in love with that show. I've been in love with that show since it came out. And I was like, you know what? Let's go through it and let's try to use this. I'm not going to get too in-depth because I don't want to ruin this and I want to get that full night's sleep tonight with it. I might do it again right before I go to sleep just to like really wipe it. And basically what this does is so you can watch it again basically for the first time. And I'm just going to describe how I felt. So I've done meditation a couple of times. Not like an insane amount, but it enough where I've gotten into like a bit of a trance. This was the biggest trance I've ever been in. So I'm like, you sit there and you're watching basically like the spiral type thing of like, you know, how hypnosis typically is. And you're sitting there and you're watching this and it's like nice and glistening. It's kind of like a crystal like spiral. And all of a sudden it like zooms in and I'm like, oh my god. And it just like drags you in. And then the guy's like, it's okay if you close your eyes now. And I was like, good, because I'm feeling my eyes shutting. And each point he's just like, just take it another step deeper into this trance. You want to take another step. And now a deeper step. And now a deeper step. Now. And it's like, I just like completely phase out every single thing around me. I didn't care what was around me. I didn't care what was, you know, because it's like, oh my god, I didn't even comprehend that I was doing this. I was just focusing on this guy's voice and focusing on these images, and it's like nothing else mattered. And it's just like, all of a sudden, he would bring up different things, and at the end, I'm also, if you don't know, I'm a huge fan of ASMR. I also do ASMR artist on my second channel. It's like the exact same feeling towards the end when he's like, okay, now come back to consciousness. And he like counts you in, and all of a sudden you just feel this energy go from like your toes all the way up your body, and this warmth come through you. And like all of a sudden your breathing gets so easy, and it's like, this is like, it's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful to go through. And I might actually just do it just for relaxation at this point. It's just, it was one of the coolest things. I also kind of maybe hate ASMR. It's not for everybody. It's definitely not for everybody. I'm one of those people where I hate silence. Unless I crave silence, which is like rare, I hate it. And I've always had this, well, as you know, it's like if any of my friends are on Discord, you know, if George Clooney or Cobalt or any of them are on Discord, you'll hear them in the background of my stream, because we're always talking on Discord. And we've done that for, you know, I'll keep Cabbage out. We've done that for years. And I've just gotten so used to having background noise constantly. I hate silence, but ASMR, it gives me chills. That's, well, yeah, that's the feeling. That's ASMR feeling, is the chills. If you're talking about, like, it kind of feels like goosebumps or, like, shivers up your spine, that's the main reason you do it. I wouldn't say, it doesn't make everybody relaxed. No, I don't want your phone number. But, you know, I understand why people don't like it. And I also understand why people do like it. Like I said, everything has its, you know, has each end. Where people will either like it or hate it or don't care about it. That goes with everything. Like, there's people that hate cheese. I don't understand why people would hate cheese, but they hate cheese. And, you know, as a person, I should respect that, you know? Just because they hate cheese doesn't mean I have to hate them. If anything, I should be applauding them, because then I get more cheese. There's more cheese in the world for me. They're not taking my cheese. So, that is... It's like, that's my whole thought process on people, like, being like, oh, I don't really like this. And it's like, that's completely fine. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was gonna... Not move items. Dang it. I'm gonna... I could have just already... Oh, my God. I'm trying to do a little trick where you literally just, put them in and then take them out, and they should be fully healed. Yeah, it's... I get so, I've never had a problem sleeping at night. I'll say that. I've never... like, every once in a while, I get a little bit of a problem, but it's not, like, serious. But, I would say I never got really good sleep at night until I just started watching ASMR. Every once in a while it'd be like, oh, that was the best sleep of my life. But I feel like now I have a diffuser that I put lavender in, and I just like relax, and I just like smell lavender, and I'm hearing these calming, you know, raindrop sounds or tapping sounds or anything like that. And it's just like, it's one of my favorite things. And I love listening to it and just zonking out. Also, can I just say, zonking out is such a fun little phrase. It's so great. Turn up. Oh my God, this is going to be so hard to get turn up to the level I want. Good old turn up. Maddie says, I hate silence, dark, and unnerving noises. I used to hate the dark. I feel like I go through phases. Silence I've always not... I get uncomfortable with. I'm learning to deal with silence more, because as you get older, it's kind of like there's more and more silence. The dark... I would say I go through phases with the dark. So I used to up until like I was 16, I was terrified of the dark. I would always have to have like my monitor on, my computer still on, some type of light source, because I was terrified of it. I was scared of something supernatural or an actual person just showing up and like me not seeing them. But then I started just like, I had a phase where I like was obsessed with looking at the moon every single night, because like my window was like perfectly aimed at where the moon was rising, and I could see it up in the sky. And when I would go to sleep, I would just be able to look at the moon, and it was like so soothing, so amazing, and so calming. Just be like it kind of just shows you how like small your problems are. And I think that kind of started making me go, you know what? I kind of like the dark, because then I can see more stars. And I started turning off more lights and, you know, making all the light disappear. Now, the only time I like the dark... Okay, so there's only a couple places I like it being super dark. And that is when I'm going to sleep. I don't want any lights on. I don't want anything on. Like, the only thing I like is my phone. I will, like, my phone can be, because I listen to ASMR, shove it under my pillow, so I don't see the light, but, you know, a little bit of it gets through. or, you know, natural light, like the moonlight, the stars, things like that. So that's what I like when I sleep. I like complete darkness. Or if I'm going to a bar, then I hate the light there, because it's just like, it's such a atmosphere when it's like a whatever. But if I used to so I don't think it's a big surprise. I am a huge nerd. I'm a huge nerd, and when I was younger, I used to play games until like 3 o'clock in the morning. Watch anime till 3 o'clock in the morning. Do whatever, and like that's all I would do. And I would never turn a light on. I would just have the computer monitor light, and that's it. So whenever I would go to sleep, my eyes would be so strained and all of that. But now it's like, as soon as it starts to get dark, I immediately turn all my lights on in my room, because I just hate like sitting in the dark looking at a computer screen anymore. It makes me feel like a gremlin. Oh, hey Tiny, how you doing? How's your day going? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, my mind is so clear after that hypnosis. Oh, it's so nice. Maddie is abusive. Oh shit. Oh, that's not good. You even said don't lose, and I just... Yeah. Sorry, I was on holiday. I'm going to uni. Aw, well, congrats on everything. Where were you on holiday to? If you don't mind me asking. I just want to run. Greece? Oh my god, that's awesome! Oh, man. It's, oh, jeez, I would love to go. Greece sounds like a really cool place to go. Did you go to any of the old, like, ruins and, like, Colosseums and all that? That is, yeah, Greece has some of those, right? Did you see any Greek plays like Oedipus? That'd be great. Old Town. Oh, okay, okay. I was on Rhodes. Oh my god. Nice. I actually know what that is, surprisingly. I was never a huge Greek person growing up, but like recently I've been getting like bits and pieces from friends, and I'm like, that sounds amazing actually. Either way, how much... Here's the most important question. How much Greek food did you eat? Because that's my favorite thing to do when I'm on holiday. Absorb. I love Greek food so much. Gyros and falafel and all that. I want to go to the island they filmed Mamma Mia in. Oh, that'd be beautiful. If you got to go there, if you get to go there at some point, you should reenact like a scene from Mamma Mia. Is what I'm trying to say. Euros was it? Oh my god, yes. They're so good though. They're so good. I love them. I love food in general. VK right now, it's her last day in Scotland. She's sad to come home, but she's also excited. But she's bringing me all this like a nice bit of Scottish and like English candy, UK candy, and different like little foods, and I'm so excited. She won't tell me what they are though. It's disabled, right? God damn it. God damn it, Psyduck. You're just making me switch. Oh, don't you guys just... I'd reenact the wedding scene. Ooh, you'll love our sweets. Oh my god, I want your sweets so badly. That sounds... Let me rephrase that. I want the sweets from your country. Your country and your kingdom and... What would you guys call it? Because the UK is... Over here is considered a country. But what would you call the UK... What do you call the UK? Is it like a nation, or is it like a country? Is it considered something else? Because I know people also consider England, Wales, Scotland, North Ireland, Ireland as each separate countries too. We called it a country/nation? Okay. So it's just like there's countries within countries, or is there like... Are they like kind of like Canada where it's like provinces? Everyone is a mate. Ah, I like that thought process. Sorry, I love... Maddie says, OMG, English candy is so good. Their cookies are really good. Sorry, I love their sweets. That just makes me so excited. This country is inside of the country. Oh my god. Countryception. Our chocolate is better. I don't doubt that. I love chocolate. No, I don't want your number. Youngster Joey's the only one that gets my number. I don't doubt that your chocolate is way better than American. I do like a Twix. Every once in a while, a Twix is so good. And even like, I'm not a huge fan of Hershey. I like Hershey, like every once in a while if I want to get a s'more. And it's like Hershey bar is like the way to go for s'mores. But, oh my god, you know what's really good? Aero bars. I love Aero bars. You may dislike Cadbury, but it's different here. English chocolate is the best. Oh, wow. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the best chocolate I've ever had. Mint Aero is so good. I had that up in Canada. They're so good. Ooh, I'm trying to think of... Yeah, I like... Oh, you know what I actually do? Like Willy Wonka chocolate. Like, surprisingly, it's really good chocolate. Which is, like, kind of scary to me. Hershey's make Cadbury chocolate. Cadbury's okay. I've had Cadbury before. I mean, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of, like the Hershey chocolate bar. Like, Reese's and everything else that they make, fantastic. I love Reese's cups. Okay. It's just, oh god. Okay, oh, you know what? Okay, I 100% know my favorite chocolate. It's Ghirardelli or Ghirardelli. I don't know exactly how you pronounce it. I think it's Ghirardelli, right? But, it's just, I think it's like the best chocolate. Ghirardelli. Lindt is pretty good. What is it? Lindt? Lindt? Linden or something like that? I don't know. They're so good. I love them. Their chocolate. But Ghirardelli is so good. I love it so much. I just like the little squares you get, and it's like, it's not like perfect chocolate, you know. Iron Brew. Oh, is that Ingbrew? The INGBRU? That soda? Because VK has been telling me about it. Oreo dairy milk for me. Oh, wait, whoa. What is Oreo dairy milk? Ingbrew is for the Scots. Yeah, yeah, she was in Scotland, so it's like she has that. Because there's I was just curious because in Pittsburgh there's a local brewery, a beer distributor called Iron City Brewery. So when you said Iron Brew, I was like, you shouldn't be having that at your age. We're gonna switch. Let's send out cabbage. Man, I love sweets. Sweets are delicious. I like white chocolate better than regular milk chocolate, and I love dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is delicious. Maddie is drinking alcohol confirmed. Yes, it's confirmed here first, folks. Watch out. She's about to get turned up. Oh, yeah, give me that acid. Probably not the thing I should say after we're talking about alcohol. Whatever. Yes, switch out. Come on, turn up. Turn up. Ah, jeez. Yeah, jeez. Oh, man, okay. Now I'm starting to feel my head, like, getting back to, like, its normal thought process position. After, so I don't know if you were here or not, Tiny, but I did like a meditation / hypnosis right before stream, and it was incredible. I loved it. I'm probably gonna do it again tonight. It's called Unspoil Me, and basically it helps you forget a TV show. It helps you forget a TV show completely, so you can just rewatch it and like it's the first time, and I will give you guys the results tomorrow, because I do have a stream tomorrow. So, Bulbasaur, no, we'll keep turn up out. But yes, they say it works the best after a night of rest, that's it. So I'm hoping that tomorrow that this show is like completely, like, I don't see, I want to get into it, but I also don't, because I don't want to screw up any of the like process settling in my mind, because I really actually don't remember much about the show right now. Oh, somebody's... Yeah. Alcohol is not what I had yesterday, ... says Tiny. Yeah, I actually haven't drinking in quite some time. It's been a couple of weeks, I want to say. I have been on like a drinking hiatus, where I'm just like kind of... Oh, come on. Yes! I was celebrating. I mean, it's always good. I'm not saying people need to stop drinking. I'm just, like, personally I'm doing it. Anyway, what were you celebrating? Was it, getting to uni? By chance? Read my last friggin' comment, please, Maddie says. Okay. Maddie says, though I have had a really small amount, not really amount before, I begged my dad to try his drink and then spit it out, lol. Yeah. I had 3 ciders, only paid for 1. Oh, that's always the best, Tiny. Ugh. I love going... No! How many times... I should just make a sign in this game that says, I am Youngster Joey's. What is it? I think I defeated all those trainers now. Yeah. I think my friend tried getting me drunk. Oh. I wonder why that is, Tiny. I left with 2 free drinks. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I was dumb 5-year-old. Oh, yeah. I mean, that usually happens. Most parents are like, yeah, sure, try it. And then they realize, oh my god, this is disgusting. I had the unfortunate / fortunate thing where the first time I went to drink, I, grabbed my rum. I grabbed my, I had 2 different kinds of rum, and I had what was it? I had Sprite, and I had root beer. That's what it was. I had Sprite and root beer, and I mixed the root beer with, like, a dark rum. Maddie, don't listen right now. Or listen, just don't do it. I took 1 sip of it, and I fell in love. I actually love the taste of that, like, alcoholic taste, It's something about it. I fell in love immediately. So it's like, oh, this is a real mistake already. I drank, for my first time ever drinking, because up until that point I had, actually, no, I had like 1 or 2 drinks up until that point. But like, this was like my first time actually drinking. I just immediately downed the thing and like downed 2 more, and I was like, I'm not feeling it. And I was like, I was talking on Skype at the time it was Skype. We'll say Discord for now. And oh yeah. Oh, I could just use acid. And I got about 4 drinks in the matter of like 10 minutes because it was just so good. It was so good. And I didn't want to be that loser friend that was like, oh, everybody else is doing like 1/3 of their cup alcohol, 1/3 of their cup, or 2/3 of their cup, pop. So I was like, I'm gonna keep up. I'm gonna show them, I have good heritage. I'm Irish. I'm this. I'll have good tolerance. Yeah, don't think that. Sure, heritage does help out, but in these situations, nah, just don't even risk it. I blacked out that night. I don't remember. I remember the very end of the night, and the thing I remember was sitting in the shower, like with the shower on, like just taking a shower, and then I went to bed. And then the next morning I had quite a bit of a mess to clean up. It was, that's why if you ever hear Brad, who is Billy Bob Joe or George Clooney, if you ever hear him talk about, are you going to leave the call when you drink, blah, 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 it's because of that night. It's because I got so drunk that I joined other people and talked to other people. I talked to other people while I'm supposed to be playing games with him, and I just left him in the dust. I'll stay getting drunk on sugar, which is just getting really drowsy and silly for me. Listen, the closest feeling when you're young to getting drunk is like literally just staying is just staying up. Staying up later than you should. I've never been drunk. Really? I find that hard to believe. I mean, just because your comment from before that says, my first time ever, I had 2 pitchers and a Kopperberg strawberry and lime. I feel like that would be enough to get me drunk, which, yeah, I never get there. You need to take more shots, my friend. That's what you need to do. That's, actually, right now I'm back on the ketogenic diet, and the only way I could drink is actually taking shots of either vodka or, tequila, because they're just empty calories, basically, which is good for the diet, because then I could drink as much as I want, as long as I don't go over my calorie goal, or if I go a little bit over, that's fine. But yeah, so I need to watch out for that. Oh, you screwed up. You screwed up, Vulpix. And yes, Maddie is my fake name. I'm not sharing my real name. That's fine. Don't share your real name. Don't give in to people. Oh, hey! Hey, Shiny! How you doing? How's your day going? I didn't even notice you joined chat. I completely missed that. How did I miss that? Oh, you just joined. Okay, good. Man, my real name is Ezio. Is it? I feel like that's a character from a very popular video game. I mean, if it is, that's really cool that your name is that. Do I have to talk to this guy to battle him? Oh, photographer. Nah, I don't want my... Not yet. Aren't you a shy one? Yes, 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 yes. I thought it was going to be Ezio Auditore. My name is Indigo Montoya. Indigo Montoya, you have killed my father. Prepare to die. Did I tell you that a bicycle chain caught my leg? Yeah, you were telling me that the other day, but you didn't really go into it. Is your leg okay? Is it good? Okay, so wait, it's not a double battle? What? Oh, I don't like this. I guess more EXP for turn up, but whatever. Sorry, I just have to send a quick message. So I am going to get a new car soon. And I am so freaking excited. I have no allergies. Ah, just wait, Shiny. They creep up on you. Ooh, I'm not sure. I'm going to test drive a couple tomorrow. I either want a Mazda 3 or a Hyundai Elantra. Yeah, so, I'm very, yeah. Tiny is promoting being high. What? You don't get high off of vaping. I'm just letting you know that. A lot of people have nicotine, vapes. Which are just like, literally turn up for what? I love that, Chris. That just caught me off guard. No, a lot of vapes just have like flavor to them and not like nicotine. I thought about getting one, but then I'm like, do I really need it? It's like, I feel like I would get addicted to just the taste and just like, yeah. Yeah, actually, good point. There are certain vapes that do have a certain substance in them. Why the hell are you telling a child this? Hey, listen. I don't condone doing anything under while you're still not pre-adolescent, just adolescent. Like until like make your own decisions when you become an adult. I think there should be nobody in high school doing drugs or alcohol. That's my whole thing. I never did any of those in high school. Did I drink when I got into college? Yes. 100% yes. I like that. Pokemon Weed Green and Vape Blue. Yeah, but just stay away from drugs, mostly. Drugs are very dangerous. Like, they can just ruin, like, I've seen a lot of, it's like, but at the place I work at, I see a lot of people, seen a lot of people whose lives have been ruined by drugs. They just, like, mentally can't process anything. They don't know how to function. All that. Weed isn't a problem. You know, I was gonna say, I was gonna try to counteract, but yeah, pretty much. I've never. I mean, it's still personally for me not a good thing because it can cause any irritation. Smoke going into your lungs can cause any irritation, which can produce coughing, which can tear stuff. But marijuana by itself has no adverse bad side effects, basically. It has no... I don't think it has any bad side effects. Oh my god! No, I missed Joey! Oh, but it's good for cancer patients. It's really good. In high school, the security guards would crack down on the smokers by telling us that the only thing we should be holding in there is our dick. That is one hell of a way to crack down on that kind of stuff. Oh my god, that is great. So I've realized something. After editing those other couple of streams down, I try to be like more family friendly, but then I realize that sometimes I just get on rambles and it doesn't even matter. So I've just decided, if you come to the stream, just be prepared. It is like I'll hold my tongue on certain things, obviously, but yeah, it's not gonna be like super family friendly. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about alcohol and drugs. And I'm like, well, why not? Let's like, it's an important issue. Don't be family friendly. Not like family friendly in the way of like, I'm gonna become Sophia the First and we're gonna have good lessons and blah blah blah. Family friendly in the whole sense of, I'm not gonna tell you, hey, you're I don't know, 7 years old, you should go get a joint and smoke it up. I'm not gonna tell you that. That's stupid. Now that I've said that, somebody could probably just take a clip of that and just put it on the internet, but you know, whatever. But yeah, I'm not gonna tell you. I want to impose good views, and how to respect people. That's all I want. You aren't the Pauls, exactly. I don't want to be. Oh my god, I do not want to be like Logan Paul and all that. You kind of already did say that, Jander. No. We said to not do any of that stuff until you become an adult. Okay? I specifically said, don't do any of that stuff until you become an adult. And whatever country you live in and that states that's, you know, that's up to them. Just be smart. Just don't. Just use your mind for yourself. Don't let other people inform your decisions for you. Jared is a legend. Oh, thank you. Unless you're talking about another Jared, because then that makes me feel, oh, I just responded to a wrong thing. Who? I live in your country. I know you do, but just in case, I get actually quite a bit of views after the fact these streams go up, which I'm shocked at. And I'm like, why are you watching this? Yeah, once you're Faction Guy says, once you're an adult, you can drink with strippers and battle them in clubs. And yeah, pretty much. 100% you could do that. So my mind immediately, when I saw battle, I immediately thought, like, you're both bringing your 3DSs to the club, and it's, you're just, like, battling. It's like, listen, I got a level 99 Garchomp. It has full EVs in attack and special attack. You're never gonna beat me. Hey, you can call me Chris. Good. I'm trying to get in the habit of of not reading in my head, because when I was editing these, I just noticed that a lot of times there's like silence when I'm reading, and I'm like, I should just read it out loud so people know what I'm talking about. Because now that chat window's smaller, it's typically not really as much of the chat being shown up. Which I need to fix. It's just weird right now. It's a weird chat window. I thought Oddish was in the ground. Wait, I thought... Was he? I missed it. Dang it. He's a little turnip. Isn't Oddish actually a turnip? Like, did I get that, like, completely right? Or is he a radish? Oh, I guess he'd be a radish, you know, Oddish, radish. Oh, whatever, he's a turnip now. I'm getting lucky with all these, like, ground type and water types up here, though, because it's, like, Absorb is just doing perfect. I think Oddish is a leek. Oh, no. No way Oddish is a leek. Leeks are, like, long, skinny things. Farfetch'd carries a leek. That's what it is. That's what leeks are. Those, like, long, like, white, stocky-looking ones. They kind of look like, I was gonna say wishbone, but they look nothing like a wishbone. But yeah. I thought it was a blueberry. Oh, well, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. You can have fat leeks. I mean, yes, you can, but it's like... I'm pretty sure that's the whole point. It's like an odd radish is, like, where they got the name from. Because that's typically how they, like, name things. Like, Charmander is just a charring salamander. A Squirtle is just a turtle that squirts. A Bulbasaur is just a dinosaur that has a bulb on it. Like, that's basically how they named all the first generation. Like, a Voltorb is actually Voltorb. Electrode is... Actually, Electrode's pretty cool name. I think it's one of the most unique, even though it's just like, boom. Fat leeks have lives too. Hashtag fat leeks have lives too, everybody. I named one of my Venusaurs Weed Tree. I mean, we named Bellsprout Weed. Which, I don't know. I think there would have been a better suited thing for that, but... Whatever. I also think that, I think next week, next Friday, we're gonna have... Next Friday is also going to be a day stream, just because I need to go see my girlfriend after not seeing her for so long. Oh, Megas are back. Let's go. Oh, really? Mega Evolution? Wait a second. Were Mega Evolutions gone? In Sun and Moon, was there no Mega Evolutions? Go see her and stream it. Yeah, I'll stream my trip there. They are back and no. Okay, we're just saying that they're in the game. Okay. Okay, woo. I was like, oh my god, why would they... Like, Mega Evolutions are actually one of my favorite things. It's like everybody made, but late post-game. Oh, really? I love Mega Evolutions. Like, something about it. Like, it kind of refreshed it. And I liked the system they implemented where they're like, you can only have one Mega Evolution per match. Yeah, they pushed aside for Z moves. One move nukes, really. Mega Charizard X is pretty dang cool. What would be my favorite? My favorite Mega. I like Mega Caesar. Caesar is one of my favorite Pokemon. I like... I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Mega Rayquaza. Ooh, that one's a good one. I can't really remember, like, the past 2 generations. See you in a bit, Maddie. Jeez. My friend Brandon has a Mega Charizard Y, and smack talked my Pyroar. I flinched his Charizard 5 times and beat it 1-on-1, and it was a female Pyroar too. Oh my god. That's how you do it. No, it's hard. It's hard to figure out what my favorite Mega would be. I just have no idea. Ooh, I do like Mega Garchomp. Mega Garchomp's pretty cool. Is there a... I'm trying to think. There's no Mega of Rhyperior, right? Oh, wait a second. Mega Lucario is sick. I love Mega Lucario. Mega Lucario is so good. Headbutt is the only way. Yeah. Oh my god, magnitude 10 already. Oh, jeez. Oh, please don't. Please don't. Yeah, there we go. I'm hoping to get some mighty fine heals on this little guy. Okay, that'll work. Just as long as he keeps using Astonish, and I don't faint or flinch. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Nope. Oh, goodbye, little Oddish. Goodbye, my little turnip. My cabbages are next. My favorite thing. Okay, so one of my biggest pet peeves about myself / favorite things about myself, so it's hard to get rid of it, is that I will laugh at the end of my sentences if I think it's funny, whether it's subconscious or I'm nervous or I legitimately think it's funny. So it's like I kind of end the sentence off without ending it. I just laugh through the end, and it's kind of annoying for acting because sometimes I do that. So it's like, oh, dang it, I should have. It's like I should stop doing that. I should focus on getting rid of it. But at the same time, it makes me feel really happy. Like, I love laughing. It makes me feel good. So it's like, it's a double-edged sword. Where it's like, it's my biggest pet peeve about myself, but it's also my favorite thing about myself. See, like, I just did it. Yeah. When's the last time I streamed? Last time I streamed was Tuesday. Not gonna lie, I don't really remember that stream much. I was like in such a mood that day where I was like, oh my god, I just don't, I'm not into, the past week and a half have been hard for me for some reason. It's just been very hard to motivate myself. I really haven't done anything. I haven't been doing much. I haven't recorded videos. I haven't edited anything. And finally, I was just like, you know what? I need to do, I need to, actually do something. And I, went back to the gym. And, oh, that's right, I have to fight Team Rocket, don't I? But then it's like, I don't know, it's just I keep forgetting how fun this stuff is. And I think that's the problem, is, you need to, really put forth the effort in having fun. What if we actually win the card? Oh, well, yeah, I can... Would you like to try out our quiz? Yes. Oh, geez, I just spammed a. Can only be Nidorina. Yes. Nidorina can only be female. You always win, ... Crit uses apricots. No, he uses apricorns. What I meant to say is the other thing. It is impossible. Is it? I think so. Ah, dang it. Wait, what TM can you teach Magikarp? You can teach Magikarp a TM? I feel kind of, I should have known that. It's impossible. Oh, it's impossible. Oh, I read that wrong. Okay. Now, yeah. I thought it said it's possible to do it. Bam, bam. Okay. You always win. Now that I've seen that, I'm not sure if I always win or not. I failed this quiz twice now. Okay. So, it's impossible to use a TM on Magikarp. Okay. One more question to go. Dang it! I don't know. I don't listen to the radio. Oh my god. Jander, my addiction is a problem, but it's my favorite thing about myself. What's your addiction? What are you addicted to? JK, I am going to be evolving soon. Like, is it like an actual addiction, or is it like, oh, I'm addicted to mangoes? I don't know. Card games? Oh, you know what? I think I have the same thing. Oh, damn it, I did it again. I was reading the chat. Whoops. God damn it, just win this. Damn it, Jander. I do have an addiction, but I am moving away from them. I definitely think card games can 100% like be an addiction, like Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, spending like all that money on those things. But at the same time, I feel like it's the same with like if you're actually playing it, I don't think there's anything wrong with getting it. Like obviously trying to like trying to limit yourself from buying like a huge amount of cards is like the best part of that. So it's like if you want to move away from it, go right ahead. I had a I had stuff like that. Mine was the internet for a long time. Bing bong, you finally did it after like 6 tries. No, cuck can now listen to the radio show thing. Wow, you did it. I thought the answer to the third was surely apricots. How about leafstone? Hey, Francesco, how's it going? How's your day going? And what do you mean? How about leafstone? So let's check this out. What if we won this? Oh my god, really? What did we get? Oh, we got an Ultra Ball, wow! Playing Pokemon and not Monster Hunter, SMH. Listen, I still got plenty of time. Besides, I would like to at least be able to defeat the gym before I end this stream. That's my biggest goal for this stream, is to beat this gym. Okay. Well then, might as well get started. Let's jump right in. Hey Samuel, how's it going? How's your day going? I'm gonna sell my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, etc., etc. Oh, jeez. Yu-Gi-Oh is great. I love Heartgold, Soul Silver. Oh, me too. I love it so much. It's some of my, it's my favorite, second favorite region in, like, in design. More because of nostalgia, but, like, also because it's, I just like the, like, Asian-y theme with it that comes with, like, a lot of this stuff. Stupid Sentret. Get out of here. Get out of here. Chris says, I'd say Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, Johto, and then the rest for you. Yeah, it's like, I agree with you for Sinnoh as my favorite. Unova, Unova, I definitely, after, like, all these playthroughs, I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna play all, like, I want to be able to play every single one of these on this channel. Every single, like, generation. Mostly because I want to get each generation in my head. But, like, Unova and Kalos, like, they're so out of my head. I can't remember. Was Unova with the 5th generation? Did it have... Okay, no. I'm mixing two deserts up. I liked the Unova region for certain areas, because I felt like it had a lot of, like, side paths you could do, side quests, which I was like, oh my god, if I want to play a new, you know, play post-game stuff or play all this different stuff, I can. This is great. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Kalos, I don't really remember too much. I would love to... Yeah, I would love to go back and, like, actually go through it and try to get through it and actually know what to do. Like Johto, Gens 1 through 4, I can easily just, like, mindlessly go through. Don't have to pay attention at all. I can, like, I don't really, not close attention. I can just, like, navigate my way around the map. I know where to go most of the time. Once it gets to, like, Gen 5 and up, it kind of gets blurry. It's like, it would take me a little bit, probably, to figure out where to go, but it still is pretty good. Yeah, Heartgold and, like, Soul Silver, Johto region is... It's weird, because it's very backtracky, this game. Because it's like, oh, now you have to go back to this city to get to the other city. Now you have to go back to that city to get to the other city. What is this move? Stun Spore. Sure. We'll get rid of Sweet Scent. I think one of the silliest things in a Pokemon game was in Sinnoh, where after the first gym, you have to go back to that first city, with, like, the big city, Jubilife, and go north then. And I'm like, why is it designed this way? Like, it doesn't have a good design for that way. It's literally like, this is the start, like, the first area is basically, this is starting area, where you can get a whole bunch of different Pokemon, where you can get, like, Ponyta, Growlithe, you can get some Rock-type Pokemon, I think you can get an Old Rod, up at that point, so you can go fishing. So it's like, if you want to build a team here, right now, you can. We're going to give you an option. That's why it's like, I find, like, the first city with the first gym city in Sinnoh to be one of the silliest cities in Pokemon. That being said, I think the rest of the game is beautifully done with, like, travel. I think it's very straightforward after that. Everything else, though, it's like, oh my god, where do I go? Or for just that one city, it's like, okay, well, now where do I go? I don't understand. It's kind of confusing, because it's like, Jubilife, other than the GTC, was pointless. It was a completely pointless city. Which is why I think they made that decision to go back and forth, so you can go in it and make it not as useless. Everything else had, like, a point to it. But yeah, I think my favorite thing was they put in that temple for like Regigigas up in the snow area, and that was like one of the biggest mysteries and coolest things. And like when you got all those, you know, Pokemon together, it was like, oh my god, I get to see this. What's your favorite Johto shiny? Okay, so something to know about me is I've never found a shiny. After playing Pokemon for, let's see, I'm 23, Pokemon came out 2 years after. For 21 years I've been playing Pokemon. 21 years I've played Pokemon. I have never found a shiny. I've had people have picked up a new game and they've played it for like 10 minutes and they find a shiny, and it aggravates me because I'm like, I want a shiny, and I don't want to like I've had shinies like event shinies, they just give you shinies, but I've never actually found a shiny. So that being said, I don't really know what the shinies look like. I don't really go seeking them out because I want my first one to be very special. I'm gonna send out Cabbage. So if I had to pick, I would probably say Scizor, because Scizor looks pretty cool. Because like I said, I don't seek them out, but the few that I've seen, I do like. I think one of the stupidest shinies is Wingull, which is just like, oh, the stripe on its wing changes. And I'm like, or why not like change it to like a yellow pelican? I don't know, like change the fur. Razor Leaf, Headbutt. Yeah, Razor Leaf. So yeah, I'd say Scizor. Scizor has a pretty cool shiny. I get to test drive a new car, although my leg still hurts. Aw, that really sucks. Were you like were you biking shiny, and it just like your leg just got caught in it, or were you trying to fix your bike? Like, what happened? Because I know you said your leg got like hurt by a bike chain, so I'm kind of curious. Do we have any healing stuff? Any berries yet? We have no berries. Oh boy. Here's a fun question, which is like only fun to like certain people and me. What is the worst accident you've ever had? And it's like, and like I'm talking about like worst injury. We'll say the worst injury you've ever had, not accident, because that could be like, I screwed up paperwork at my work and now they lost millions of dollars. Not that kind of thing. Like, personally me, I would, throughout high school I went to a culinary vocational school. So because I wanted to become a chef, and then I realized, oh my god, I don't want to do this for my entire life. It's not terrible, but it's not something I see myself doing long term. But we used to have speed cutting competitions, my friends and I, in our class. Like, cutting vegetables. And I cut off the tip of my thumb, like, straight off, to the point where they wanted to stitch it back on, because it was that much. But, safety protocol with cooking is that anything that gets blood on it, you have to throw all that stuff away. So while I was in, like, the ER place, they threw away the tip, and I was just like, oh great, well there goes that. But yeah, so like that's probably the worst thing I've had. That was probably like a 7.5 out of 10 on the pain scale. Because it's like, I just remember I had to wait most of the day to to go to like an emergency room because I had to wait for my mother to get off work. So I was just like, I was pretty much in shock the entire day. I have a nice scar from it. What else? I like hearing about that because then I can like, one, it's nice to hear how other people got over injuries, and one, how they got it, so I make sure not to make that decision. What else is there? I don't even know. Like, I haven't really... Oh, I actually know an injury that Chris was there for. So, we had, like, a big, like, friend group that would always go down to a place in Pittsburgh. It was a nice park, and we would play Frisbee. Well, if Chris remembers this, I jammed my knee into the back of my ankle and, like, popped one of my, like, my Achilles tendon. Like, I popped it over, and I felt it, and there was a nice bruise. Like, I went down on it hard to the point where I had to get an air cast for it, like a boot. And that wasn't as painful, but that swelled up, and we were like in the city eating like 20 minutes later, and I'm like, oh god, this is bad. And I looked at my ankle, and then I just looked at this like big balloon that was basically on my ankle. Shiny says, I was cycling and a speeding car came out of nowhere and I turned, but basically I turned the wrong way and blah, blah, blah. Chain got stuck in my leg, like 100 thorns in my arms. My arm is fine. And like 100 thorns in my arm. Ooh. Wait, did it get stuck in your leg? Like it cut through the skin and got in your leg? Or it got stuck on your leg? Oh my god, that's like so terrible. If it got... I hope everything's going well now. I hate when speeding cars are like, I own the road, like pedestrians and cyclists, I want to just like, they don't care about them. Because it's like, oh my god, it's so scary. It's like they have that big old piece of metal protecting them that's gonna kill you. Acid. Good old acid. Yeah, I do. It got caught. Yeah, I do. It got caught in my leg. Oof! Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry that happened. That sounds terrible. Oh, God. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine, like, that happening to me. That's... Oh, well, I'm... It seems like you're getting better. And this is definitely the worst incident to happen to me. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry that happened. Like, that person should have not been... They should have been paying attention, like, more to their driving. Jeez. Well, I hope it's healing fine. I'm hoping it's, not, like, getting worse in any way. Like, because I would hate for that to happen. I would hate for that to happen. I just try and do other things to distract me from the pain. That's good. That's a good way of looking at it. I'm hoping I'm doing a nice job at helping you helping distract the pain. With this stream, you know. I'll try to keep everything high energy and everything. Yeah. Maddie's worst accident. Okay. Okay, so I was in my pool and I jumped in. The bottom of the pool skinned my ankle, like the top layer off, and it wasn't bad. It was only like a small area. Okay. Actually, that kind of reminds me of something I did. So I had a back when I was in grade school, so elementary school. I think I was sixth grade. I had a pool party at my house. I don't even know if it was like end of the year pool party I don't know if it was... No, I don't even remember. It was like, I think it was end of the year, but it was also my like birthday party. So, this is when I used to live in a house that had an in-ground pool. So, I also had a trampoline. So, two of my friends were like, we should go on the trampoline. Yeah, let's go on the trampoline. So, we went down there, and I slipped. Like, I slipped and, like, fell on my way down into, like, my down yard. And everything felt fine. We get on the trampoline, and I see that it rained, and it's, like, the trampoline's wet. And I was always told, don't jump on a trampoline while it's wet, because, you know, it's dangerous. You'll slip. You'll fall, something will get hurt. So I was like, oh, crap, guys, we can't be on here. My mom said we can't be on here. So we go back up. I'm trying to, like, focus on everything right now. We go back up, and I was like, okay, well, let's just get back in the pool. And I jump, and I get in the pool, and all of a sudden, my foot, it's stinging, like, really badly. And I'm like, ooh, ow, 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 ow. And I get up out of the pool, and I look down at the side of my foot, and my foot's just bleeding out. And I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god. And I, like, quickly, like, my mother's there, and I quickly, you know, run to my mom, and she's like, oh my god. And she, like, pulls out gauze, and we, like, wrap it up. And for the rest of that, my pool party, the rest of the time, I'm sitting there watching people in the pool. Because I cut the side of my foot open. I actually cut through a tendon, apparently. So I was like, I had to take steroids and, like, get that all, like, healed up. Luckily, it didn't need stitches, they said. They said, it was like they said it was like a small enough cut where it didn't need stitches, but it was deep enough, or it was the right spot where it cut, like, barely through a tendon. So they're like, it should be fine, you'll be able to heal, you're a kid, you know, kids' natural healing abilities are amazing. But yeah, that was good. Whoa, what? Dark Void? What is Dark Void? I've never seen that move. What? That's weird. George Clooney. I jumped on trampolines while they were wet, and I turned out just fine. Yeah, we'll say you turned out just fine. We'll go with that. No, I'm joking. Maddie says, another time I wasn't wearing my shoes at the beach, and I was walking on the rock path. I fell for no fucking reason, and it was pretty bad. Pretty bad. What made it worse was my fucking adrenaline. Oof. Yeah. Falling for no reason sometimes is just like, you just feel so stupid, but it happens. It happens. It really does happen when you, like, you just have to, like, shrug it off, and sometimes it can really, really hurt. Like, my coworker fell the other day, and she, like, bashed up her, 2 knees, and I'm just like, I feel so bad. Luckily, she's on vacation right now, so hopefully she's healed by the time she comes back, on Tuesday. So, yeah. Yeah, I want to learn sleep powder. That's one of the best powders. Ah, I fell. Yeah. Oh, geez. I'm trying to think. I've had a lot of, I feel like most of my injuries come from my stupidity. Like, my most recent, like, stupid accident was we were taking apart a stage, because I used to work in the theater department when I went to school. We were, you know, working on the stage, and we had to take like a whole bunch of 8x4 sheets of plywood. So they're like 8 foot by 4 foot flat sheets. And there was about 12 on our little cart. And I wanted to turn the cart. So how I turned the cart is I pushed on the plywood instead of the cart. And that, in fact, made it start. Like, it immediately made them tip over. So that was the first dumb move I made. Second dumb move I made was trying to catch it. So I cut up, like, my wrist and my wrist, the back of my hand, and then it fell on my knee and, like, made a really good cut in there. It was the dumbest move I have made in so long. Like, most of the, like, yeah, most of my dumb stories come from that. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna give anybody that is still, like, younger, that still gets a chance to, like, go outside for maybe, like, recess or, like, gym class or anything. I'm gonna teach you the best. I'm gonna tell you my story about how I got out of school early, and it's so smart. Jander, read my last comment. Okay, I'll read that and then I'll tell the story. Another time I wasn't. Wait, no, not that one. So then I went in and I got that fixed. So then we went to an actual beast, and then again, for no fucking reason, I fell, and I'm freaking out because my adrenaline is skyrocketing as well as my anxiety. Oh, I'm sorry that happened. You don't understand, though. Calling for me is like falling in a hole for you. Oh. Okay. So, if you have PE/gym class or recess, you might be able to take something away from this story. When I was in 6th grade, so 6th grade was a pretty big year for me, apparently. My friends and I, that's when I got into, like, Survivor Man and, like, Man vs. Wild and all this, like, all the survival stuff. Like, really got into it. Well, I'm gonna try to poison powder. No, I don't want to fall in love. Falling in love is stupid. But, so, anyway, I was in 6th grade. Got into Survivor Man, got into survival stuff. And my friends started getting into it too. So we're all like, oh, I'm you know, so outdoorsy. I know how to make a shelter out of branches and blah blah blah. And we're out there for gym class because we had to do some type of thing. But the guys for that day had recess because the girls had to finish their testing, and the guys would do it the next gym class. The guys would do their testing. So we're out there, and my friends and I, we're looking around, and we find these little stalks of onions, and we're like, oh, wild onions. Oh, they're like the best survival trick, you know, to survive. They're like great, you know, for calories and all this stuff, and like great nutrients. So, you know, we pull them out of the ground, and we skin them, and then we eat them, and we start eating them, and we start eating more and more. My friend pulls out a giant, like, bulb of them, like, whole bunch of different sanctions of it. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to save this for later. I'm going to bring them home, and I'm going to cook them up. And he puts them in his pocket. Gym class ends. Then we go back, and we go to history class. Also, this Miltank is, like, wrecking my shit right now. Oof. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to win this. Unless sleep powder hits. Nope. And we're sitting there, and my teacher walks in, and she goes, oh, geez, something smells like onions. And, you know, sometimes, like, I'm pretty sure through her head is she's thinking, well, some kid has BO, because, you know, this is the time boys start developing body odor. they start, you know, getting body odor, and they're not really taught sometimes about, you know, they're not taught about deodorant this early on. So this is probably what the teacher's thinking. It's like, so she just like kind of throws it off, and she says it out loud. She says, it kind of smells like onions in here. I think we all, me and my two friends, like visually sink in our seats. So the entire class we go through, and every once in a while she'd make a comment about, oh wow, man, it's like, wow, why does it smell like onions in here? She's like, is somebody like pranking me? Haha. And then she kind of gets used to it. You know, like you're in a room for a while and you have like a smell and you get used to it. About 50 minutes later, because that's how long our classes would be, the like science 6th grade teacher comes in. She opens the door and it looks like she gets hit by like a linebacker of smell. She takes 2 steps in and then like gets jolted back a couple steps, and she's like, oh my god, why does it smell like onions in here? She's like, this, oh my god, I'm tearing up. And she like, you see her eyes start watering, and like she like some tears roll down her face. And we're just sitting there, and we're like, we have no idea. Cut to this kid a couple seconds, like okay, so they know something's up. And they're like, okay, what's going on? Who's doing this? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, is anybody okay? Because at this point, they're either worrying about this kid stinking or somebody's pranking them. Well, this kid goes, I saw Jared and this guy at recess. They were eating onions out on the playground. And I'm just like, how dare you rat me out? Because at this point, I thought that guy was like my best friend. And that was like, this is where it ends. This is where our friendship ends. Which is like, he was probably sick of the smell. Like, I can't blame him for ratting us out. He's probably like, I want them out of here. So they sent us down to the nurse's office. And what the hell kind of move is this? Sorry. So, we're down in the nurse's office, and they call up poison control. Because they're like, oh, you don't know what onions can do to you, and blah, blah, blah. And we all came from families that, like, were very outdoorsy, like hunters and, like, things like that. So, they call poison control, and the poison control's like, yeah, they're onions. You know, they're onions, whatever. They're like, they can get a stomach ache if they eat like 50 to 100 of them. Not like, even as a kid, I'm realizing, well, if I eat 50 to 100 of anything, I'm gonna get a stomach ache. So they're like, well, we need to call your parents. So they call our parents, and we all freak out because our parent, you know, you're at that age where you're like, oh my god, my parents are gonna, oh my god, and they're like, they call them up, they call my mother, and she's like, oh well, I'll bring him a toothbrush. And the nurse is like, no, he needs to go home today. And I'm just scared to death. Like, my anxiety goes through the roof, and I'm like, she's gonna like take away everything from me. I'm gonna be grounded. I'm not gonna have this and blah blah blah. And I'm gonna sing home. And then they're like, well, also your lunchtime is already halfway past. So I go down to lunch, and they put away all the food already because we were the last period to eat. And I was like, I just want food, and I'm hungry, and I'm gonna get in trouble, and blah, blah. And then like the super nice lunch later is like, it's okay, we can get you a lunch. She goes away, she comes back, she's like, I'm gonna heat this up for you, and then we can get it for you. And super sweet, and I loved that. Eat my lunch, and it's like that lunch you get before death row. It's like your final lunch, and it's like, I got like this McRib sandwich basically, and I was like, oh my god, this is it. This is where my life ends. This is where it ends. The end of the lunch period comes. They send me to the office, And I'm sitting there waiting for my mother to get in. And I hear a car door shut. And I'm like, I'm shaking, I'm terrified. My mother comes in laughing her ass off. And I'm just like, immediately I'm shocked. And she's like, oh my god, you stink, kid. She's like, you smell so bad of onions. And she's like, she signs me out. She's like, get in the car. And she's laughing so hard. And she's like, they're sending you home because you smell like onions. And like, I didn't get in trouble. I did not get in trouble. My mother thought it was hilarious. And I was like, this is, and to this point, it all, like, that's what made it a great story for me. It was like, this is hilarious. So we went, like, my friend's house was near it, and like, friend of the family. So we go up there, we see her in the garden, and her friend is immediately like, wait, you got sent home for what? Well, I got some wild onions in my you know, little mulch over here. You want some? So it was hilarious. But like, all the teachers were like scolding me, and my homeroom teacher wasn't there that day. And apparently, it was so funny because it's like, my history teacher's room smelled like onions, but my homeroom teacher's room smelled like fudge that day, so I missed out on that. But it was a Friday, and I went home halfway through the day, and I was like, well, why don't I do this every Friday? And that thought actually went through my mind. Like, every once in a while, I'd be like, I could just go home if I just eat wild onions. Like, they won't be able to take it. They'll send me home. Oh, God, this Miltank, though. Oh, goodness. No! Oh, God, roll out. No. Yeah, it all ended well. It's one of those stories where it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy what kids can get away with when they're younger. And, like, it's so funny. Let's see if I can put Miltank to sleep. Nice! Okay. Oh, geez. So that's my wild onion story. I have plenty of other stories that I could tell you guys. Can I tell you a Pokemon joke? Of course you can tell me a Pokemon joke. Let's go cut. Wait, what? Wait. You should tell the story about what happened at Anthrocon this year. What are you talking about? I didn't go to Anthrocon. Like, did something happen at Anthrocon I told you about? I totally forget if I told you something. What your mom did would be me, honestly. Honestly, I think it'd be any parent. I don't think any parent would be... Can't keep having a secret furry life forever, Jared. No, I don't have a secret furry life. I'm not a furry. This is just gonna get perpetuated and blown out of proportion. Nothing wrong with being furries. But I'm not a furry. I think actually the best move to do is send out Cabbage first. What move can take out most Pokemon? I don't know. What move can take out most Pokemon? Jeez, that was it's one of my favorite memories, like, of growing up, was that story. Struggle. Oh my god. Okay. See, now I'm just like reminiscing, trying to think of other stories. I know there was one time in high school that we had 4 fights in one lunch period. And not like fights, like some were like verbal arguments, but like fighting arguments. But I remember we all sat down and like, I was having a good day. You know, I was being the fat kid I was, having like a little bit extra food in my lunch and blah, blah, blah. And Aw, it's a track because they get taken out on a date? Aw, that's wholesome right there. That is a wholesome joke. I like that. Yeah, so we're in lunch, and I sit down, I'm eating, and also my friends, like, get this, like, shocked expression on their eye, and I turn around, and there's these two girls fighting in the lunchroom. And I'm like, what is going on? I was like, this is, like, it was the most silent fight I've ever heard. There was no, like, yelling or anything. And finally, teachers saw what was happening. What is this? 60, will never miss. 55. Yeah, it has a high critical hit ratio. I don't know. Let's get rid of Magical Leaf. Why not? After that, two guys got into a fight. They started punching each other. Then a guy started yelling at his girlfriend, calling her a hoe, you're a hoe, you're a hoe, oh my god, you stupid hoe. And then, this was the kicker. The final one was this girl, like, this was the popular girls, which were kind of like the, lack of a better term, slutty girls. Like, lack of a better term. I bet they're, like, I bet they're fabulous people now. They're probably, like, really not bad. Damn, he called her a gardening tool, yeah. I know. Well, this girl walked up to the other girl and said something, I didn't hear it. Held up pieces of paper and threw them. Turns out those pieces of paper were pictures of inappropriate pictures of the other girl. And I was just like, what? What the heck? Like, I was like, what is up with today? So my friends and I were like trying to figure out, and they're like, okay, what did you guys do different? What happened? And I went, I had soda with my breakfast this morning, and they're like, Jared, you need to drink soda every morning. We need to have exciting days every morning. It was so funny. I also had two friends that got in a fight, but they're like best friends now, so I'm like, I'm glad for them. I'm glad they made it through. Oh, god damn it. But it's like, I feel like those best friends have to have like really bad fights in order to get like really close. Yeah, I'm not really friends with those people anymore, though. Nothing against them. We just kind of grew apart. It's like what happens after high school. I don't really talk with anybody outside. Yeah, I don't talk to anybody outside of high school. Huh. Right? Yeah, I really haven't. I was behind somebody I graduated with, yeah, I was behind somebody I graduated with in God, I was behind somebody in line at a grocery store that I graduated with, and I literally just kind of just turned around so I didn't have to talk to them. Because I was like, I don't really, don't really care. I should have just gone for, like, the kill. I should stop trying to... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna sleep powder. Read my last comment. Read my second to last comment. We girls love being called gardening tools. It's just the best. Okay. It's silly. It's just like, whatever. Dude, Chris says, dude, I'm the same way when I see people from high school. It's like, yikes. But I've had to wring some out at the bookstore. Yeah, I mean, if they come up to me and they're like, oh my god, I haven't seen you since high school, then I'll like have a conversation with them. Because usually it's the same thing that people are like, oh my god, you've lost so much weight, you look so different, you have like you didn't have a beard in high school and you have a beard now, like you look so good. So it's like usually an ego boost, but at the same time I'm like, most of the people I'm like, you look pretty much the same, but you seem nicer. So they only call us hoes. Why not shovels? Ah, you're a damn shovel. You spade. Jander, my leg hurts a lot. Just don't think about it. Try not to think about it. It's like, it's the only thing you can do. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Okay. I bet you're flathead, huh? Okay, come on. No, come on, don't wake up, don't wake up. I know. Chris says, I love it when they're like, what are you doing now? It's like winging it through life, doing lines of coke, you know, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm right there with you. It's like, people are like, oh, what are you doing now? And I'm like, trying to get like 5 different careers started, basically. Trying to just get stuff started. It's like, that's what I want to do, is like, so people go, what are you doing now? And it's like, I'm not doing anything, really. I'm just trying to get stuff started. And it's like, once I get it started, people will be like, what are you doing now? Well, I'm doing this. And it's like, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard work. So, I definitely have more hope in this gym than I did the previous gym. So yeah. I think we're gonna try one more time. And if we can't do it, I think I only have one more attempt due to time constraints with me. Because I do work at 4. So yeah. But I'm having a pizza. Oh, pizza sounds so good. I can't have a pizza right now because it's all the bread. Oh. Bread and marinara I cannot have right now. This ketogenic diet is really nice. But at the same time, it's like, oof. It's... Balancing this diet is hard. Because it's like, I basically eat the same thing each time. Whitney, I've come to bargain. Whitney, I've come to bargain. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. We're just gonna magical leaf, magical leaf, magical leaf. Please use, like, rock polish. Ooh, get your speed up. I'm fine with that. Clefairy, I've come to bargain. Miltank, I've come to bargain. Oh, I really hope you guys check out the description for these streams, because sometimes it's my favorite thing is writing those. Like, this week's is pretty good. Why did it do less damage? That's so weird. Oh, because it's probably that, like, does more damage in a pinch. That's fine. It was awesome. I'm like, J-Rod's fighting Whitney. Oh, damn, son. Exactly. Oh, man. Whitney is the bane of every Pokemon trainer's existence. So, I think I'm making the mistake of trying to do too much status infliction when I should just go for hitting. Like, I think that's what I need to do for this fight. Because, like, sure, poison would be good, but if I don't hit that poison, I'm missing out. And Magical Leaf always hits. Yeah. Oh, nice. Go, Magical Leaf. Let's look at... Oh, look at that critical.
Poor me. Yeah, poor me. I'm so weak, huh?
Shut up, Whitney. You're going down with the rest of the people. You are going down! Ha ha ha! Why did I become Dracula? Okay, so... Oh! I'm so excited. For my lunch today, I'm gonna have some salmon. I'm gonna have some spinach. It's gonna be so good. Oof. Oh, so Chris, by the way, I'm getting a new car soon. Nice! Guess what? We won, guys. Getting a new car, which means when I get a new car, we gotta hang out. We should go to, like, a bar or something and just get, like, have a nice night. And there we go. We have done it. We have... What? You made Whitney cry. Oh, that's right. Yeah. You beat me once when I beat you 5 times. And here we go. We have obtained the plane badge. Dun 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 dun. Now, I really hope you guys are also enjoying the badge counter at the top. I put a lot of work into this layout. It's one of my favorite layouts I've ever used. But yeah. I'm pretty set on this one car, but I think it'll really be up to how it feels while driving it and sitting in it. Because if I don't like the way it drives, I'm not going to get it. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. That was a pretty successful, pretty successful stream. We got to get our Oddish up to level. We got to talk about, like, so many different things. And anyway, I will see you guys next time, tomorrow, when I stream some more Hearthstone and some more of the new expansion. So once again, thanks for watching, and see you.